Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into something that every English learner has experienced. That frustrating moment when a word is right on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't remember it.
Oh, yes. I've seen that look on students' faces so many times. They want to say umbrella, but instead they say the rain thing.
And you know what? That's completely normal. Forgetting words is not a sign of failure. It's actually part of how your brain learns and organizes language.
Think of your memory like a library. Sometimes the book you need is there, but it's on the wrong shelf. You just need to practice finding it again, and it becomes easier each time.
Exactly. And here's the interesting part. Forgetting words often means your brain is trying to store them deeply. It's like exercise for your memory. Each time you try to recall it, you're making it stronger.
So if you've ever felt embarrassed because you forgot a word, relax. Even native speakers forget words sometimes. They say things like, "Oh, what's that called again?"
The key is not to panic. Instead, learn a few rescue phrases like, "Sorry, I forgot the word. It's like," and then describe it. This keeps the conversation going and helps you stay confident.
And confidence is everything. If you keep speaking, even when you forget, you're building the exact skill that will make you fluent.
So let's explore why our brain forgets words in the first place and how to fix it in smart and simple ways. So why do we forget English words? The answer is actually simple. Our brains are not computers.
Right. A computer saves every file instantly, but the human brain? It needs repetition, connection, and emotion to keep words safe.
Exactly. If you only see a new word once in a textbook, your brain says, not important. But if you use it in real life, in a message, a conversation, or even a funny story, your brain goes, oh, this is useful. Keep it.
Scientists call this the forgetting curve. It means you remember a word at first, but if you don't use it, the memory quickly fades.
But here's the good news. Every time you try to recall a word, even if it takes effort, you make the memory stronger. It's like lifting a weight at the gym. The more you lift, the stronger your muscles get.
So if you forget a word today and then remember it tomorrow, don't feel bad. That's your brain doing push-ups.
And here's a practical tip. When you can't remember a word, don't stop speaking. Use a phrase like, it's similar to, or it's the opposite of. This helps you explain yourself and trains your brain at the same time.
So now that we understand why forgetting happens, let's look at some common situations where learners forget words and how to stay calm and natural when it happens.
Let's imagine some real situations where forgetting words happens. You're at a shop and you want to buy bread, but suddenly you forget the word bread.
Oh yes, that happens a lot. Instead of panicking, you can say, "Excuse me, can I have the thing you eat in the morning, white or brown?" The shop assistant will understand.
Exactly. It's not perfect English, but it works. And you keep the conversation alive.
Another situation, at work. Imagine you want to say meeting, but the word disappears from your mind. You can say, "We have that group talk tomorrow." People will get it, and your brain is practicing.
Yes, and on the phone, when words feel even harder, you can use fillers like, just a moment, let me think, or how do you call it? These are natural, and native speakers use them too.
Here's the secret. Forgetting is normal. Every learner forgets words sometimes. But when you explain around the word, you're actually improving your fluency.
So instead of silence or stress, keep talking, even if it's not perfect. That confidence is more important than one missing word.
And now that we've seen real-life examples, let's explore some powerful memory tricks that make new words easier to keep in your head.
Now, let's talk about how to actually keep words in your memory, because learning a word one time is not enough.
Right. The brain is like a library. If you only put the book on the shelf once, it disappears. You need to see it, hear it, and use it many times.
One powerful trick is visualization. For example, when you learn the word apple, don't just repeat it. Picture a big, red, juicy apple in your hand. See it, smell it, maybe even imagine taking a bite.
Another trick is emotional connection. If a word makes you laugh or reminds you of a story, you will never forget it. For example, if the word rain makes you think of your first date in the rain, it's locked in your memory.
Yes, and here's another secret: personal use. Take the word and put it in your own life. Instead of just saying meeting, you can say, I have a meeting with my boss tomorrow. Your brain remembers better when it feels personal.
And don't forget repetition in different ways. Write it, say it, listen to it, and use it in a message to a friend. The more doors you open, the easier it stays inside your brain.
So the trick is simple. See it, feel it, use it, and repeat it. That's how you build memory that lasts.
And speaking of building memory, let's look at daily habits you can use to make forgetting less and learning more automatic.
So, how can we make remembering English words part of our daily life? The answer is simple: small habits every day.
Exactly. You don't need to study for hours. You need short, regular practice. For example, learn just 3 new words in the morning. Then use them during the day.
Yes! Imagine this. You learn the word delicious in the morning. At lunch, you say, this pizza is delicious. Suddenly, the word is real, not just from a book.
Another habit is to connect words to places. For example, when you're at the bus stop, you can think, I'm waiting at the bus stop. When you're in the kitchen, you can say, I'm cooking in the kitchen.
And don't forget short review times. 5 minutes before bed, look at the words you learned today. Say them out loud. Write one quick sentence, and then sleep. Your brain loves to remember before sleep.
You can also make it fun. Play a little game with yourself. Ask, what 3 new words did I use today? If you can remember, give yourself a small reward.
So with small daily habits, learning English becomes natural, like brushing your teeth. It's part of your life, not just study time.
And to really bring this to life, let's step into a natural conversation, a dialogue where these ideas appear in action.
Let's bring everything together with a real conversation. Imagine this. 2 friends are talking about their English learning habits.
Okay, let's start.
Hey, Mateo. How's your English practice going these days?
Not bad. I'm trying a new routine. I learned 3 new words every morning.
Oh, really? Which words did you learn today?
Let me think. Delicious, confident, and appointment.
Nice choices. Did you use them already?
Yes. At lunch, I told my friend, this soup is delicious. And when I had a meeting, I said, I have an appointment at 3 p.m.
That's the best way. Words are easier to remember when you connect them to real life.
True. I also try to repeat words in different places. For example, when I'm at the bus stop, I say, I'm waiting at the bus stop.
Oh, that's clever. I do the same in the kitchen. I always say, I'm cooking in the kitchen, even when I'm just making tea.
That's perfect. I think the key is not only learning, but also reviewing before bed.
Yes, me too. Before sleeping, I look at my notebook and repeat the words out loud. It helps me feel confident.
You know, when I remember the words the next day, I feel proud. It's like my brain is saying, "Good job."
Exactly. And the best part is, little by little, it doesn't feel like studying. It just feels like living in English. And that's how a simple dialogue shows us how habits make remembering English easy and natural. That was such a fun and natural conversation, wasn't it? And if you noticed, it wasn't just small talk. It showed the secret of remembering words.
Exactly. The reason those words stayed in memory is because they were used in real situations. Not only in a notebook, not only in a textbook, but in everyday life.
Did you hear how Mateo said, "This soup is delicious," while eating? That's powerful because your brain connects the taste, the moment, and the word. It becomes real.
Yes, and when I said, I have an appointment at 3 p.m., that's not just practice, it's life. Your memory works best when you connect language with action.
Here's another important point. We both repeated words at different times of the day, like at the bus stop or in the kitchen. That's called spaced repetition. And guess what? It's one of the best memory tricks ever.
And at the end of the day, reviewing before sleep helps your brain lock in those words. So you wake up and the words are still there.
So if you sometimes forget words, don't worry. You're not broken. It's normal. You just need the right habits. Use words in real life, repeat them at different times of the day, and review them at night.
That's how English moves from your notebook to your real life.
All right, friends. Before we say goodbye, let's do a quick recap of some useful words and phrases from today's episode.
We used appointment, like I have an appointment at 3 p.m. That's great for daily life when you talk about doctors, meetings, or schedules.
We also said delicious instead of just good. Try it when you enjoy food. For example, this pizza is delicious.
Another was lock in. Remember, we said your brain locks in words when you review them before sleep. It means the words stay in your memory.
And don't forget spaced repetition. That means you repeat words at different times of the day. Morning, afternoon, evening, so they become stronger in your mind.
These phrases aren't just vocabulary. They're keys to making your English natural and unforgettable.
And now it's time to close. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Keep practicing, keep repeating, and remember, you're not just learning English, you're building a new life in English.
And we'd love to help you on that journey.
So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share this podcast with your friends, and come back for more lessons that make English real, simple, and fun.
You're doing amazing. Keep going.
Until next time, take care and keep speaking English every single day. Goodbye, everyone.